Hi everyone, this is a quick message while I put some cream on my face and be about to go to work. My quick message is listen to God. Listen for his voice. Let me tell you, it has not been an easy journey for my life, but it's been a little bit easier when I have taken time to listen. And believe me, he will send you answers. And you'll be like, well, you say that. And believe me, I say it. And then sometimes I don't even believe it, right? I've learned within a couple of weeks that coincidences is not. There's no such thing of coincidences. That's God. That is God. So don't ever believe in coincidences anymore, because coincidences is God. Okay? It's funny because I just want to say I don't go on my YouTube to look for relationship stuff. Never. Like, if I am trying to listen to God, I start to reach out like in a different way. Like, Lord, speak to me. I start looking, at the Bible, reading. I start doing all these things to get my mind focused on the Lord, listening to my music and just praying and doing what I have to do. One of the things that I was sitting here saying in my process of praying and asking God for things and, asking him where he wants me to be in my life, what he wants for me, how do I need to go about this world, like go about this life that he's given me? What do I need to do, right? And it seemed like hard because I feel like I couldn't articulate. And I kept saying, Lord, you know my heart. You know what I say all the time. You know what I'm asking. And then I'll try to articulate it better. People will say, oh, write it down. Write what you want. Just talk to God. Just talk to God. One of the things I was just saying in the bathroom is that grow your hair and wait on the Lord, and he will speak with you. When I say grow my hair, it's because my hair was having some issues. And it's still, it was a little fragile. But, it says just grow your hair and wait on God and do what you got to do. So it is so true. When you take yourself out of focus on the thing that gnaws at you the most, the thing that bothers you the biggest, when you take yourself out of focus on that, you will not believe how the Lord will be able to answer prayers, because now you put him in that focus. Okay? I am so grateful and thankful for how the Lord has been placing stuff in my face, and I haven't even searched it out. Let me tell you, I'm just looking at something with the Potter House. That's T.D. Jakes and but it was Robert who's preaching, Sarah's husband. Well, he wasn't preaching. Actually, it's like a sit down thing, right? I forget. It just went off by mistake because my remote fell. And so now I can't even give you the title, and I gotta go to be trying to look for that. I want to be able to say this to you, but really, I wasn't even going to look at it. Like, I was not going to look at it. I was like, oh, well, I'm not really going to look at anything. I'm not married, and it's about marriage. And I'm like, but I'm not married, and that doesn't apply to me. Let him guide you. Let him guide you. That's all I'm saying. Just let him guide you. Whatever it is for your life, let him guide you. He's been guiding me in so many areas. And I'm like, really, God? Like, everything I'm thinking is not pertinent for me to even pay attention to. It's highly impertinent. Well, pertinent for me to pay attention to. And I am so corny. I hate that I cried, but I'm so full of emotion, and you'll go through this when you really let the Lord break the strongholds in your mind and break you, and so he can build you, because you ain't built right now, right? So he needs to work you back into what he wants you to be, because he knows that that's his creation and he wants his creation to be good. So yeah, getting a lot of break-ins right now, but that's fine, and I'm going with my break-ins. I am like, Lord, do you take care of me and help me to find out your purpose for my life, and how do I walk this walk, and what do I focus on? What's more important than what I think is more important, So Yeah, I'm totally filled, but I just wanted to give you that message. If you ask God to guide you and to lead your life for real, and you stop focusing on the things that you want him to do and try to bend his will to yours, but just allow his will to be, okay? You're going to find that he talks a lot. He talks a lot. When you didn't hear him, when you start shutting stuff down for real, I shut down my news. I haven't even gone back to news, and I'm off to 21 day, okay? I haven't gone back to certain foods yet because I'm like, I don't want to get focused on something. First of all, this eating pattern is helping me. But yeah, I'm like, listen, I love this time with you, Lord. I don't know who I'm speaking to. And, I always say, I want to say the Lord also revealed to me, and in this thing that I was watching, that I'll probably later on be able to put back up once I go back and look at what it was called. And if it's for you to watch, you'll watch it, right? But, yeah. One of the things I was sitting here, I'm like, okay, so I post these things. I don't see any likes, Lord. I don't see anybody look like they're responding, God. No one's talking. No one's commenting or talking to me. Like, no one is saying anything. Like, Lord, I feel that you told me to just speak. Because I kept saying, Lord, when I first started this vlog, I said, Lord, I don't want to do this because it's embarrassing and I am corny and I don't want people to see that about me, Lord. And he's like, I made you, and I made you to speak. I love to talk. Okay, everybody who knows me and everybody who does know I will talk your ear off. Okay, so I love to talk, and sometimes when you're in an environment where you don't have many people to talk to, and so I'm constantly talking to God, and the Lord's like, why don't you go online and put that out, what you're saying? Because I guess it wasn't so bad, and he likes what I'm saying, right? So he thinks maybe it's helping people. I don't know. I don't get a lot of commentation to let me know. I guess that's a word. I think it's a word. Anyway, I don't get a lot of feedback to let me know whether I'm helping, right? But, who's listening? Like, I don't know. So I get a little like, well, the likes are telling me, forget about that. All right? The Lord is not about who commented, who liked it. The Lord said, do it. Do it. Even if you feel like, y'all don't even understand. Sometimes I'll go back over my video after I had to issue it at that point. I gotta get out of here. I have to issue it at that point. But like, I'll just sit here and publish it at that point, because I know me, I won't publish it if I look at it again. I publish it, and then I go back and I'll look at it 20,000 times. Oh God, did I say something right? Did I say something wrong? Who's going to listen to this? And now I'm looking, why did I do that? Why my face look like that? I mean, really, y'all don't get it. I be into my own self, right? And the Lord's like, it ain't about you. Okay, and forget about the likes. And I guess he won't give me no likes. Like, I have a YouTube channel that has the same content that I have here, and I'll be like, 1 view, 0 views for months. And the Lord's like, it's not about that. When someone needs to listen to it, you'll have it there. And I'm like, I just looked at one of my things, and I guess someone needed to listen to it. They actually commented and said, I just want to say, like, whatever it was very, heartfelt. And it was letting me know that God is speaking to people. And I said, good, Lord, because that's like my purpose, is to speak my truth, to speak what you have in my heart, Lord. It ain't about the likes or who saw it. And did this person see it, or did that person? Because, we get into our own little vanity, our own little conceitedness, right? Anyway, God speaks. I promise you. He's speaking to me in so many avenues of my life. I'm not going to say that days I don't, get on myself. But I am like, Lord, I am able to come out of that quicker. And I got to say, this has been one winter where I haven't gone through a depression, which was a big deal for me. I kind of went through a depression in the beginning of the pandemic, and then I started understanding and loving my alone time, and started like really having enough time to really put on God. Like, Lord, I want to praise you. I want to worship you. And all of a sudden, like, I had this peace. And I said, I get down, but the depression used to be really long. Okay. The down I do get, but, I'm quickly able to lift myself. But now, God is quickly able to lift me. But now, that depression ain't lasting months. It ain't lasting like, Lord, I can't get up. It is subsiding. And I just thought about that. I said, just spending time with God. And when you start feeling the devil trying to lift up and, get into your spirit, get ye behind me, Satan. And just one thing, I done got so crazy when my son came in. He's like, what are you about, Mom? I'm telling you, I started writing things on my wall. I don't know if you can see it, but I started writing stuff on my wall. Like basically, like this one says, and without faith, it is impossible to please God. That's Hebrews 11:6. I'm writing it. I'm writing things with chalk on my walls. Like, it's able to come off and stuff. But I'm writing, and I know you can't see all this stuff, but I am writing, God is enough. And when I sit here and I put these little posts up, it's because these are the revelations that the Lord has spoke to my life and has told me, you need to put this down so you don't forget it, because it is so easy to forget what God has said. It is so easy to be like, oh God, like, now you heard that before. Why you just don't keep it in your spirit, right? Anyway, that's that. I got to get to work, but I wanted to put that up there. Like, there's no coincidence. It's the Lord truly is speaking to you. And when you take time to block out all the noise, you will hear him. I did not know that thing I was going to watch tonight was everything that I've been asking God again. Like I just been, every time I'm asking the Lord for something and I just listen to someone or open my Bible, like Proverbs 1, 2, 3, and 4 so far, it's like speaking to me and it's telling me about wisdom. And I'm like, I must be ready for it, because I've read Proverbs before. I have never heard it. Like, I've read it and I'm like, yeah, it's good. But now I'm reading it over and over again before I go to the next chapter, because I'm like, there's something, I want it. And when you're hungry for it, he will give it to you. He will. When you're hungry for something, that's when the Lord is ready to feed. That's that. Love you. Have a blessed night. Bye-bye.